Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or evening, or whatever, wherever you stay. Here's another honest opinion by the Fragrant Jock in Dull, Glasgow. Today it's on. Now I need to get this right. Dua Fragrances Poseidon Elixir 13ZZ. It's an inspired expression or a clone. It's basically a copy of it's a copy that they've made of one of the batches of Creed Aventus, the more kind of fruity, woody, I think, most kind of smoky. No, I would say fruity, very zesty Creed Aventus. And I have put my nose to that, no this particular batch, but Creed Aventus recently. And this is the opening of this is very similar. It's also very similar to another one I reviewed a couple of days ago, Cedric Boise. The two openings of they two are very similar. When this settles on your skin, it becomes more prominent. The vanilla in it becomes more prominent. Whereas the Elixir one, it stays fruity. It stays with a zesty kind of pineapple-y, lemony kind of smell. So anyway, Dua Fragrances. The perfumer, I think his Christian name is Massam. I can't remember his surname. Excuse me. But this is imported from California. That's where they make it. It's a 30 mls. It cost me, by the time I get the discount, you put a discount, when you go on the website, it will be Dua 15, you'll get 15% off it. By the time everything was added, it was about £54, which is quite expensive, you would say, for 30 mls, but it's good stuff. I mean, Creed Aventus itself is about £270, so you can think with the difference. You know, if you bought 4 of them and it would be 120 mls you would have, you'd still be a lot cheaper than Creed Aventus. And I personally think this is better. It lasts longer, definitely lasts longer. Put this on and Cedric Boise, both of them are very good. This is more zesty and fruity, and I would say it lasts longer than Cedric Boise as well. He obviously uses a bit more oil in it, and that's why you get it lasting a bit longer. As I say, when you go on the site, there's loads of inspired expressions or clones of most of the most famous and popular niche aftershaves or perfumes or EDPs for women and men or unisex. It's a very good site. It takes about just less than 2 weeks to arrive. That's to Glasgow anyway, or Britain. I suppose it would be quicker if it was London or a bit nearer, because it comes in through Heathrow, so if you stay near or there it would be quicker. But it really is worth it, because a lot of people will never get their hands on a bottle of Aventus. It's just far too expensive. But, you know, for likes of myself, this is a bit easier to get. And at £54, 30 mls will last you a wee while, a few months. It's very worth it. I think it's worth it. And there's been a lot of reviews on this Dua Fragrances, and most of them highly praise it, and I would go along with that. It's an honest opinion. I think it's a very good, although it's an inspired expression, I think this is out there on its own as well. I think it's got its own character. I think it's definitely, although it's meant to be a clone, I'd say it's got things that sell that Aventus will never have, so it's definitely worth it. As I say, there's loads on that site. If you've ever wanted something, there's stuff on there called the Holy Grail, and I think the bottle of the equivalent of that is it's an inspired expression of a bottle of stuff that they've got in Harrods. It's worth something like £6,000. So for likes of any of us, we'll never be able to try that £6,000 stuff, but you can get it off this site for about $105, which equates to about £90 or something like that. So I mean, you work out the difference. You're still, you're saving thousands of pounds, and you're getting very, very close to something that you would never ever be able to afford in your lifetime. Or people would want to buy. Would anybody apart from really, really rich people or somebody that's got money to burn buy anything, an aftershave and an EDP at £6,000? I don't think so. So, as I say, it's a well worth website to look at if you're into your aftershaves, perfumes, or you want to buy maybe your wife or your partner something for a birthday or a gift. It's well worth it. It really is well worth it. They'll get loads of compliments. The stuff he sells, it's no cheap. It really is classy stuff. Anyway, I hope you liked this honest opinion, and hopefully see you soon. Bye.